Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk all of my sewing plan for spring. I love that kind of video. I watch them all and I think it's always very inspiring. I'm going to first show you all the fabrics I got recently, and then I'm going to show you all the things I plan on making and share the patterns. So let's get right into it. First, I got this beautiful fabric. This is a blend of cotton and linen that I got on Vendla. I got 5 meters of this for 25 bucks. So 25 euros, 30 euros if you count shipping. So I'm very, very happy with this. It's a beautiful fabric. It's a beautiful cotton and linen. I think it's 60% cotton and 40% linen. And I love the stripes and the bright, bright pink. It's going to be beautiful. The second one I got is this one. It's a it's a mauve kind of shade. I thought it was going to be more pink, and I actually am very happy that it turned out to be much more of a mauve kind of shade. And it's a blend of viscose and linen. This is the first time I'm going to be working with viscose. I really love how flowy it looks. The way it falls and it drapes is actually really, really beautiful. So I'm very excited to try working with viscose and linen. It's going to be a fun experiment. Next up, we have one of my favorites. This is 100% cotton, green gingham. You can never go wrong with the green gingham. And I also got this one on Etsy, and I got 3 meters for 15 bucks with shipping. It's a lovely quality of cotton, so I'm very happy with this. On Vinted, I also got quite a few small chunks of fabrics to work on patchworks. I recently got into patchworking, made my first patchwork fabric that I'm going to show you in another video because I already have started filming a little bit of what I'm making with it. I think all of this I got for a total of 16 euros, I think. I'm going to be able to make quite a few things with it, with some of the other fabrics in my stash. So yeah, I'm very happy with those. Now, moving on to the great things I found in my local charity shop. I got quite a few bed sheets. This one, I walked into the store and I saw the color from afar and I thought, okay, yeah, this is gonna be my new wardrobe. I love that shade of green. In French we call it anis, but I'm not sure what that shade is called in English. Oh, is it chartreuse maybe? I think it's chartreuse. Let me know in the comments. What would you call that shade? I think it's chartreuse. This gorgeous blue one that is a very fine, everything is 100% cotton, but it's a very fine cotton. It's going to be perfect, I think, for like summer blouses and stuff. And it's actually very, very big bed sheet, so I have a lot of fabric there. And this one is a very pretty vintage one with some little embroidery. It's so cute. And there's not a huge amount of it, but same for like a summer spring blouse. I think it's going to be gorgeous. And it's a beautiful quality of cotton. It's vintage, so it's not the usual very cheap material that we have today. And now the big thing I scored at this charity shop. All of these pillowcases. But these are, I think in English you call them boulder case, for the very long, I'm going to put a picture in here, the very long pillowcases that my grandma used to have. And I found all of these colors absolutely gorgeous. In my stash currently, I have more printed fabrics than I have plain colored ones. So these are going to be so fun to work with. I have lots of cool colors. I have some vintage white ones. This one has the cutest embroidery on it. I'm very, very happy. I'm definitely going to be doing something with this where I can make these embroidery the showstopper of the piece. So yeah, these are all the fabrics I got recently. Everything I got from the thrift shop, I spent 29 bucks, 29 euros there. So now let's get into what I plan to make for the spring with all of these beautiful fabrics. So the first plan is to make a sit-tie dress by Sydney Graham. I already made 3 pieces with this pattern. I made the sleeveless dress. I also made a blouse with long sleeves and a blouse without sleeves. So I made these 3 pieces last summer. And this summer I plan to make the long dress version with the long sleeve version. And I think I'm going to use this fabric right here. I think it's going to be such a, like a statement piece like a very bright long dress with lots of little details, like the knots and everything. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited. The second garment I want to make is also by Sydney Graham. It's the Lane Pants by Sydney Graham. I got this pattern a few months ago, and I already made a kind of a mock-up version that I'm using as pajama pants currently, so it helped me figure out my measurements, because these are meant to be quite oversized pants, and I just wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be too big on me. And also I wanted to work out the length because I'm quite small and the original pattern would have been way too long. So doing that mock-up version really helped me figure it out. And I think I'm going to be using this green gingham. A Lane Pants with this cotton gingham is going to be gorgeous. So I'm very excited to use this one. The third piece I want to make is a pinafore top. I have no patterns for this, so this is going to be a self-drafted project, and I'm definitely going to be working with a patchwork thing for this. It's going to be such a fun project to work with patchwork with all the cute fabrics I have here, the very bright color fabrics. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So we'll see how that goes. Third plan, I have inspiration for this one. I want to make a patchwork dress. The inspiration is this photo from Pinterest. Again, it's going to be self-drafted. I'm going to be heavily inspired by the inspiration photos. I'm very excited to make this with all the fun colored fabric that I got. It's going to be so cool. And finally, the last thing I want to do is a very day-to-day relaxed fit dress, kind of inspired by this pattern by Matchy Matchy, the Horizon dress. I'm not sure if I want to add sleeves. I already have a pattern from Matchy Matchy for a top that does not include long sleeves, so I might just use the top pattern and then just self-draft the bottom part of the dress. I don't know yet, but again, I want to make it patchworky. I want lots of bright, fun colors and patterns on this one, and I just want it to be like a t-shirt dress, very flowy, very comfortable to work every day in the studio with it and be super comfortable. So yeah, these are all my official plans for the spring. I will for sure be making a lot more stuff, I think, but these are really the key things I really want to get to first, and I want to use all of the fabrics that you saw here. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. It means the world to me. And yeah, thank you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.